Hey guys, what's going on? It's Blockbo right about now, bringing you the latest episode for you guys in the market. Now, have we got some news to look over today? Because the markets in the past 24 hours have absolutely capitulated. Now, we're going to take a look at the damage on the charts, and we're also going to have a look at some of the news breaking on X and some of the rumours, that could have, been a catalyst for this particular event. Now, look at this. This is XRP. I've not touched any of these trend lines since last time I did it. So these were drawn up on the weekly. So this top trend line's been going since the all-time high back in 2018, 4th of January. So it's over 6 years now in the making. Now, I've talked about this in previous videos where we've had this breakout for XRP, which is, massively bullish for this particular token. And then we've stalled out. We did have that back test there. I highlighted this wick here on this red candle here at the beginning of March. So from then onwards, we've literally been in that sort of state of, any moment now, XRP can run up, blah, blah. However, even though we got that back test and that was successful, we've obviously had this XRP roll over. And it's not just done a back test on the wedge, it's done a back test on the tip of the iceberg. So that is absolutely, where these trend lines converge here. So that's absolutely massive. Now, what happens next is anybody's guess, but I feel like XRP is literally days away from melting faces. And when I say days, I have got in the back of my mind the US tax deadline is on Monday, the 15th of April. So any stragglers that are obviously late in filing tax returns, this is what they want to do. They want to keep it suppressed, make sure that people are, selling the crypto in order to pay for these, tax returns. Once everybody's sold at a law, then they can flip the switch. Then they can send XRP and the rest of the crypto market into the stratosphere for all I care. So this is exactly what it's done. It's come on literally on point. So yeah, I feel like we'll have Monday. We'll probably get a little green candle on Monday. Tuesday, we've got this rumour flying around, which I believe was fueled by this guy here. So big up Nelson Way, he's just followed me. And he's also mentioned me as well in one of his tweets here. So as you can see, this isn't a rumour, this is factual, because obviously the blockchain's, a traceable technology. So we've had XRP released from the Escrow. We've had 300 million XRP tokens there, 200 million XRP tokens there. So that's coming up to approximately 300 million US dollars. And that equates to 1/6 of the original settlement amount from the SEC. So obviously this is just speculation that this XRP is being released from the escrow early in order to settle with the SEC. So let's just have a look at some of these. Right, so this isn't evidence here. It says more evidence, potential settlement income. Yeah, it is potential, so yeah, I'd agree with that, but this isn't evidence. Anybody could write this up. So, let's have a look. Legal counsel, crucial pre-trial. Right, so this is where it gets a little bit complicated, because I believe this is evidence. I will backtrack there, so I do hold my hands up. So what I would say is this was taken from an outdated document, I believe, and we're going to get onto this because James Filan has obviously updated the proper court details, and obviously he's like the go-to lawyer really in the crypto market, and he's covering like the library case and also Ripple ongoing case with Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Lawson. So this is where all this comes from, and this is what I've shared here. So this was in a prior document from the SEC, and this talks about the 16th of April. Okay, so this was going to be for all parties shall appear for a final pre-trial conference. Prior to the final pre-trial conference, which would be on the 16th of April, counsel for both parties along with parties themselves shall meet in person for at least 1 hour to discuss settlement of this matter. So before they go into this meeting at 2 p.m, they need at least an hour discussing settlement. Now, whether or not this still goes ahead, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure James Filing was stipulating that this has all been scrapped. So this was old information from October the 3rd, 2023. Okay, so let's just move across here. So this is James Filing's obviously updated sort of, publishment from the SEC here. You can see, Annalisa Torres there referenced. So we got all these further dates. So whether or not Ripple are going to settle on the 16th, I do not know. However, it's unlikely they're going to settle before May the 20th, in my opinion, going off this James Filing. So May 20th, and even then after the May 20th, under joint proposal, the parties would further be required to file public redacted versions of all documents within 14 days. So on top of May 20th, let's just see if I can get my calendar up down here. So on top of the May 20th, 2 weeks later, so you're probably only going to find out on the 3rd of June whether or not this is going to settle before it goes to trial. So it's one of them. It's like you can just keep moving the goalposts. So this is the problem when you following fundamental analysis and you're also following this SEC sort of information online. There's a lot of hogwash. Now, to me, going back to this release from Escrow, it's quite clear now, in my opinion, this XRP wasn't released for the purpose of settlement with the SEC. For me, it was to tank the market. They need XRP in the market to tank it. So why we didn't see this coming, I don't know. Obviously, I posted this. Obviously, this was when I was excited. Before I'd done my research, I just posted, we should have known from October. So it's only when you dive into it do you realise that you're kind of getting ahead of yourself. So again, I hold my hands up for that. But let's just get back to the charts, because what they say is, show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. As far as I'm concerned now, this has been successful retest, and the fact that we've not come, XRP with the rest of the market could have come flying all the way down here to about 28 cents and took out all these laws. What I'm going to do, take that magnet off, because that's what's sticking the fucking chart everywhere. So yeah, XRP could have come down here and liquidated all these laws here, these 22 all-time laws, down at 29 cents. So the fact that we're holding there, this for me is we're literally in the end days, guys. I don't know I can't manipulate this chart any further. I mean, I could, but I could do something like that. Yeah, but that to me would invalidate all these clauses here and these wicks. So for me, that is a tip of the wedge in my book. Now,